Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review on P Valley. Um, I'm kind of going through some stuff right now, so the video may not be as up to, I might not be able to give you my normal self, you know. Um, but so for the girls who don't know, girl, she got the cooties, the cooties, the infamous C. Yes, child. Excuse me. So Um, feel a whole lot better. So that's what's going on over here. But we still gonna get through these reviews, okay? Um, Cause the light bill got to be paid, okay? So, anyways, all right. So Uncle Clifford, he's narrating the episode, right? And it kind of reminded me of. I'm sure other people thought the same thing too. It kind of reminded me of Cinderella. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Sorry. It kind of reminded me of like Cinderella and the two evil stepsisters and the mama, but not so much because Keyshawn got along with. It seemed like she got along well with her um, stepsisters. Her and her mama, stepmama, of course, had. We'll talk about that, but it wasn't like Cinderella, So it wasn't like to that bad as far as compare when you compare it to the movie. But that's what I thought about. So Rome basically tells they're in Atlanta right now on tour. Rome tells Keyshawn that she has a lace front deal, right? So she's excited. Now this is one thing I noticed throughout the episode the second time is did you notice how every time Rome mentioned that there was a deal on the table, girl, the merchandise was already there? Like you mentioning this lace front deal, but girl, the wigs are already here. You mentioning a shoe deal because the lace front deal fell through, but the shoe was already here. Girl, what? Let me tell y'all something about it. Okay, one thing about it, two things for sure. Don't ever trust no man who sound like Ti. Don't do it. Don't ever trust no man who got that slick talking, that slick way of talking. Okay, and he sound like Ti. I don't care if it's if it's personal or business. Okay, especially if they sound like Ti with that slick talk, right? And they say, "Trust me, honey, get your heels and girl, run for the hills." Okay. Anyways, child, um, he extends the tour 2 more weeks. So we have the lovers. Come on. So we got the lovers in the building. I said, come on, the lovers in the building, girl. They over at the table at the club. Keyshawn is in the back still. They're out. Big Teak and Love Murder. My men. Okay, yeah. So my men at the table, girl. I think Love Murder was rolling, and I think Big Teak was mad as usual, girl. They start arguing. I said, look at him, girl. Girl. They can't even enjoy the club, girl. Because Big Teak's so caught into his emotions, honey. Girl, you don't know what to do. They fighting over song lyrics, I believe. Jocelyn comes out. Jocelyn is ignorant, okay? That heifer is ignorant. When I tell you Jocelyn's body is together, one thing I'm hoping they don't do, because I did not tell y'all this. I said I hope that they don't start doing what Empire did. Because second season, I said this. I've said this at least 5 times. I hope that they don't start trying to make this some celebrity show. Because I think that's what that now I think that's what Empire did, and I think it took away from the authenticity of the show when they started trying to make it this parade of celebrities. Jocelyn, okay, girl, it was cute, right? They had Jessica Dime, Miami Tip, and some other girl I had never heard of before. Um, so Keyshawn, she comes out, she does her thing, kind of she acting like a gold medalist, girl. I tell you, baby, mama was flipping, turning, doing cartwheels on that pole. So we flashback right to high school. Girl, quiet as it's kept. I thought that was in college at first. So it's cheerleading practice, cheerleading tryouts, I believe. And Keyshawn is trying out. She didn't do so well. One of her stepsisters tried out. She did a great job. Keyshawn is sitting down because she basically failed. She's sitting down on the bench. One of the football players walks up and basically tries to holler at her. She pays some dust. He, of course, like in true little boy fashion, grown man fashion, gets upset because he can't handle rejection and he starts to call her out of her name. I think he called her like a burnt chicken nugget or something like that. Now, mind you, girl, his skin color is probably the same color as ours. I mean, the tone is probably the same color as mine, Keyshawn, mine and Keyshawn's. I can't even talk. Mine and Keyshawn's, okay. And he's sitting here calling her a burnt chicken. Not to say it would be okay if he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, girl, you the same skin color as her. Anyways, so what's her baby daddy? Her future baby daddy. At this point, that wasn't her baby daddy. But what's his name? I forgot her baby daddy's name. The crazy white boy. He comes up and basically tells them to leave her alone. And of course, they kind of buck at him because it was a group of them. One was doing the most talking though. Only one of them was doing the most talking, and so he starts to walk off. He starts to walk off, and um, he spits on him, and he turns around. So let me tell you something. And no, I don't think that white boy was defending Keyshawn. Because if he was going to defend Keyshawn, he would have beat him up right then and there. He didn't. He was defending himself, which of course makes sense because somebody just spit on you. But I also think too, when I watched the episode again, I started thinking about the stuff that Derek, that's his name, Derek. Girl, as far as I was concerned, he probably looked at him like another gutter. Remember what he called Derek? Remember what Derek called Diamond last season? He called him a. So he's had a problem with black people since the beginning. And I'm gonna even say this: yes, I understand that the boy had spit on him, and yes, he deserved to get his ass whooped. Okay, so we got that clear. Okay, he deserved to get his ass whooped, but the way he got his ass whooped was unnecessary. That is something that should have been a very like the first red flag for Keyshawn. But she's in high school. She's a little girl. She don't know no better, right? You know. But that should have been a red flag. That should be a red flag for anybody, ladies and gentlemen. If you see somebody, and even if they are defending themselves, that wasn't even a fight. He was whooping his ass. Okay? Yes, people are going to defend themselves, but it's also a problem at how you defend yourself sometimes. I'm sorry, it is. The way he was just like he was like literally beating that boy to a pulp. That wasn't a fight. Okay? So I think that was a red flag for me. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I'm not saying he shouldn't have got his ass whooped. But it was too much for what happened. You know? Sometimes it can be too much, like it can be too much sometimes, believe it or not. Um um so anyways, practice is over. She didn't make the tryouts. Girl, I will say this much. I think he beat three of them up, matter of fact, but one of them got the worst whooping though. Girl, he's sitting in the hallway. They all walking through. He talking about what the fuck you looking at. Girl, he said something like that to Derek. Sir, do you not remember just what happened? I can't even. Girl, my stomach hurt. Girl, do you not realize what just happened? Girl, that man almost killed you. And you standing to talk shit. Ooh. I see you better leave that racist, crazy white boy alone because Derek is very much a racist, okay? Um, so you got Keyshawn, the two stepsisters, the stepmama, and an evil stepdaddy. Yeah, the daddy ain't no good either. Um, so she's doing the little girl's hair, not the little girl because they're all in high school, but she's doing her sister's hair. She's flat ironing or something, and she burnt the hair. and the hair came off. It was her real hair. And the mama cut up and act the fool. She's very much a colorist, right? You know, her hair is her crown. You know, for black people, honey, girl, no tea, no shade. You know how, let me shut up. I'm gonna shut up. You know, let me shut up. She said this all this yellow is wasted. She's just going off. Why does it skip the little girl to me? I ain't gonna lie, I thought the little girl hair was cute. Girl. Oh, girl, I can't even laugh, y'all. My whole body is aching. Um, girl, I need this to be gone by this weekend. I need this to be gone. Cause I gotta go. We going on vacation next week. Supposed to be. Okay. I mean, I still got up to a certain time next week to cancel. Um, but we supposed to be going on vacation. But girl, hopefully this is gone by this weekend because I can't do this no more. Girl, okay. And I'm gonna need everybody to stay. Girl, I'm going on vacation. Talking about everybody to stay away from me. Girl, you still gotta live, but you just gotta be careful in these streets, honey. But I thought the little girl hair was cute. Because she had the little, the old school 1990s cut. You know, when the girls used to cut all their hair off real short at the top and they had that piece hanging in the back. The new girls, they don't know nothing about that. That's real old school, old school. The girls in the girls had their hair like that when I was in school. Okay? The girls had their hair like that. It would be cut real short at the top, and everything else. Just imagine you getting a piece of your ponytail. So you got imagine your hair is right here, right? Okay, they got to be right here. It could be right to here. Okay, so just imagine your hair is right here. You're gonna grab this part right here in the middle, and then they're gonna cut it real short, like a little short, like Holly Berry's Tony Braxton cut, right? And then everything else is gonna be long. Girls don't know about that. It's kind of like a tail. Oh God! Oh God! Oh, I can't even laugh. All right. So, anyways, girl, they go out to eat. Derek and Keyshawn go out to eat because she was walking home in the rain, and he stopped and gave her a ride. 27 Patrice used to girl, shit, I ain't gonna lie. 27 Patrice was bad as a waitress, and I said, "Come on, Miss Thing." So she used to be a waitress. You see how she was messy, all in people business, talking about, I know you gonna order more than some French fries. What she say? Girl, shut up and mind your business, but she was telling the truth, girl. Girl, if you gonna order something, order you a burger, girl. He paying, okay? Um, so now, mind you, the episode it's like it's current, it's past and present basically. So it's jumping back and forth. So they're at home. Keyshawn is back at home with her stepsisters and her evil stepmother. The evil stepdaddy, I think he's away at work somewhere. But I think he was about to be home. And later that night. And so she was making sure the girls had the tree decorated and the food was right at the table right. And so one of the daughters asked, "How did James woo you?" And she was like, "It was quick and instant. I served him a drink," girl. And then Keyshawn said, "You forgot about the girl." Keyshawn said, "You forgot about the part where you served his wife first." I said, "I know that's right." And then she tells her that you don't really know, you really don't know what you're talking about. You don't know all the details. Of course we don't. And then she said, "I know it wasn't some fucking fairy tale." She said, "The movie you got in your head is missing some scenes." Woo! When I tell you, I holler when Keyshawn said that. So they start fighting. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Hold up, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. Honey, we gonna get through this review though. They start fighting, throwing food. Well, not fist fighting, but they were throwing. Basically, it was like a food fight, basically. So Jocelyn comes to Keyshawn at the strip club, right? And girl, Jocelyn says, your belly is growling. She said, "Ooh, is it?" She said, "Bitch, it's a metaphor." Oh, when I tell you, I screamed. Let me tell you something, baby. When Johnson got to explain to you what a metaphor is, Maybe it's time for you to pick up a book. Girl, read a book, ho. Okay. Oh, baby. So the daddy is either touching on, assaulting Alicia. Um, he makes her very uncomfortable at the end of the day, right? So we don't know if it's went past him making her uncomfortable. But either way, it doesn't matter, right? Because it just doesn't matter. You know, of course, we know if he goes past just her being uncomfortable around him, that's way worse, right? But at the end of the day, like, it's still creepy. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get what I'm trying to say. So the daddy you could tell in the picture that she is very uncomfortable. She doesn't want him touching her. She's leaning over into her date. Um, so, anyways, what's her face? Derek, he arrives with a dress and some shoes. I don't know how he knew her size. Anyways, he arrived with Keyshawn a dress. Because Keyshawn wasn't going to go to a dance. Oh, they had a dance. Sorry, y'all. They had a school dance or something like that. And Keyshawn wasn't going to go because she didn't really have a date. But Derek popped up at the house with her dress, shoes, and all that stuff. Um, Keyshawn basically and Derek have sex in a car, and that's the night she probably girl, girl, and then she had a baby a few months later. Okay, so she comes home late because again she was out past not again she was out past curfew. She was having sex with Derek in the car. Um, so it fast forward back to not Jocelyn, Keyshawn in the room with the guys, everybody except for Rome. And of course, Teak and Lil Murder get into it. Girl, when I tell you, when they showed Keyshawn thoughts and she put all these niggas fucking. When I tell you, I must have screamed for 10 minutes. And then when they showed Wody, and he said, I think these niggas fucking. Oh! God! Girl. So Wody, so I was confused. So Wody, he knows about LaMurda, right? Because wasn't somebody last season knew about LaMurda and that was like, we don't care, we about to get this money still. Wasn't that Wody? That was Wody, right? Remember when he got caught with, I think LaMurda got caught with Uncle Clifford? And they basically told Lil Murder, like, I don't care, we just getting to this money, right? Wasn't that Wody? Anyways, child. Um, and so he says, he tells Lil Murder, after Lil Murder and Big T get into an argument, he said, let me go check on this nigga. He was like, he might need to get him a bitch. And then Lil Murder looked at him like, what you just say? And then he said, or not. So Wally tells Keyshawn that he don't like her hair. I like the hair that grows out of your head. Wally, shut the fuck up. You ain't never seen Keyshawn with the hair that grow out of her scalp. Okay? Now all of a sudden she got a blonde wig on, girl. Now it bothers you. Now you like the hair that grow out of her scalp. When have you ever seen Keyshawn, Mississippi, girl, in my crick letter, I crick letter, come back, girl, Mississippi Pride, girl. When have you ever seen Mississippi Pride, girl, with her real hair? Tell me, Wody. Tell me, Wody. Shut up. Um, so anyways, girl, Keisha, it goes back. It's going back and forth, y'all. So it goes back to a past scene when, at this point, Keyshawn and Derek, they're living together. They have their own apartment. Keyshawn is working at Walgreens, basically taking care of the family. He says, I knew I shouldn't have dipped my dick in the likes of you. I feel so bad for Keyshawn because Keyshawn really never had anybody in her corner, man or woman. You know what I'm saying? You really hadn't heard anything about her mother, and then her stepmother was low key a bitch, you know, and then her father is a pervert, right? and he never had her back, right? And now you meet this white boy. He definitely don't have your back. He beating your brains out your head, right? And now you meet Rome, who definitely don't have your back, right? About the only person that might have your back, girl, is you, girl, and you barely got your own back. Cause Wody don't even really got her back like that, like that. Wody just, I'm sorry, but Wody just worried about his money. Cause y'all saw how he perked up when he told her, when she told him that he know everything, like he know everything about Lil Murder. That's when he perked up like, oh shit, this nigga about to mess up my money. So look, Keyshawn really ain't got nobody in her corner. Probably Uncle Clifford, right? Maybe Lil Murder. But other than that, she really don't have no. The only person she really gonna have to depend on is herself. She gonna have to find the strength somewhere soon. Cause if not, baby, Mister gone, baby. We gonna get. Let's start. Let's keep on talking. So he basically started. They're arguing, going back and forth because she made a comment about some of the, I guess, baby gifts that they received. She don't like the color or something, and he gets upset. He choked her. She was 8 months pregnant. She goes back to her home. The stepmama basically tells her that she can't have that around her child. Bitch, your child is known as the best dick sucking bitch in the high school. Girl, well, Keisha might get nutted on the inside, but girl, your daughter, the only reason why your daughter probably ain't pregnant is because she's swallowing. Girl, go to the school and see what they said about your daughter in the bathroom stalls. They say your daughter got the best head in the schoolhouse. You talking about I can't have my daughter around this girl? Do you know what they said about Miss Alicia? Okay, girl. Um, she basically shuts the door in Keyshawn's face when she tried to go back home. She says you need to stick it out. That's what happens in relationships. Oh my God. Um, so Rome tells Keyshawn the wig deal fell through. Again, girl, now the wig deal fell through. It's a shoe deal. The shoe just pop up out the blue. Where did the shoe come from, Rome? Um, at the end of the day, girl, what it comes down to is he tried to violate her. When I say my nerves are so bad, I'm gonna be honest with y'all because you know P Valley been going down. They've been going down this season. Okay, they've been going down. Okay, with the sex scenes, girl, they've been going down. So I really was like, girl, if they even, I was like, I know they're not about to show this girl. Like, I know it wasn't gonna be real because it's a TV show. But I was like, girl, if they even like, because of what, they've been going there with other scenes. So I was like, girl, if they even go there, girl, I'm going to be done. Like, I'm like, girl, I'm not going to be done with the show, but they're like, it would have been too much. That would have been too much for me. I couldn't even really watch it the second time when he was beating on her. That was just, now that was a lot. The first time I watched it, I was like, oh my God. Right? Then the second time I watched it, I was like, girl, I got to fast forward because it was too much for me. Y'all be worried about the wrong thing. Y'all worried about niggas on her fucking and sucking. When girl, look at the DV scenes on here. Okay, that's the part that's too graphic. Okay, huh. Anyways, so she escapes Rome. She did the right thing. You know they say whenever, I guess, if you're in that situation, you should try to basically I don't know if this is true. I shouldn't say that. I was about to say, I think they said one of the things you should try to do is like knee them in their balls, right? Because we know that's a very, very sensitive spot for men. So, girl, bitch, knee him in the ball, and baby, after that, bitch, beat his ass in the head with that heel about 3 times, and bitch, take off running, honey, and get to going and hollering and screaming, okay? Um, Anyways, she goes and tells Wody that Rome, she says Rome tried to F her. No, baby, Rome didn't try to F you. Rome tried to the R word to you, okay? Um, that's when she says he knows everything about Lil Murder, everything. She gets home from tour. Her little boy doesn't want to come to her. He's hiding underneath a cover. She took the baby to the doctor. The doctor says that he had a dislocated shoulder And as she was like turning him around, um, they showed his back, and he had bruises on his back. So Derek been over there beating on that little boy. No, the little baby. Okay. Um, I'm surprised they didn't call. I'm surprised they didn't snatch that baby from her. I know that she didn't do it, but as far as coming from like, if I was the doctor and the nurse, I would have been looking at her like, "Girl, what's tea? Give me that baby, okay? Right? Because I don't know what's going on. So ain't nobody taking the baby home. I thought that's what they do, right? But girl, Keyshawn walked in the door with the baby like, okay, we back home. Girl, I said, okay, well, girl, that must be, that must, girl, maybe that don't happen, honey. So she gets home, and that's when she tells Derek about what happened at the doctor visit, and he gonna get into not they get into a fight. He starts to beat on her. You know what's so crazy? When she took the baby in the room and she walked out, you know what I thought was about to happen? I thought that she was gonna burn him with the iron. I was like, oh shit, Keyshawn about to lead this nigga down because he done put his hands on her children. You see what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. So I'm like, okay, he done put his hands on the children. So she done put the boy in the room, closed the door. He was ironing. I thought she was about to work his ass out with that iron. And that was gonna be the end of Derek and Keyshawn. But no, that didn't happen. He almost burnt that lady face with that iron. When I tell you I was in her, girl, my whole face. You're just dramatic. I already can't breathe, okay? I already can't breathe, girl. Body aching, and I'm over here just, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, girl, oh, girl, oh, girl, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Girl, just a hot ass mess. Girl, but anyways, girl. Wody goes to see Rome at a sex party. Was that too graphic for y'all now? Okay. Girl, when I say I screamed, so Wody tells Rome he wants to talk about the tour. So they go into another room. It's two girls in a room, like having sex basically. And girl, when Rome told them that he needed a room, and they got up. Well, I thought it was funny when he said, "Hey, how y'all doing?" I don't know why. I don't know why that tickled my soul. Hey, how y'all doing? They fucking. That's how they do, girl. Oh, Chelsea. Oh, girl. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. If your family members are sick, don't go around them, honey. Because that's how I got this shit. That's exactly how I got a girl for my sister child. Oh, child, she ain't do it on purpose, honey. I was just trying to be a good brother and a good uncle, and check on my nieces. I knew my sister was sick, but I didn't know she had to. You know what I'm saying? If I knew she had the big C, my ass would have went over there, honey. I would have had to FaceTime my nieces and walk them to how to fix a romaine. Girl, I would have had to FaceTime my nieces and walk them through how to fix some romaine noodles, honey, because I can't come over there in that house, honey. Y'all got too much going on. No, child, but my sister's stepson was there when my brother was at work, so everything was. He had been at the house, and it's so crazy because. Anyways, child. So, but everybody, my sister said she like 80% back to where she need to be, which is good because the last couple of days, your girl Miss Thing was going through it, girl. Um. Anyway, so he brings some coke. Well, he thought it was some coke, okay? It was that take me out to the girl and take me to the king. Girl, he brought that good old take me to the king, honey, yes. So he brought some coke and Rome was about to do it and he was like, you go first. And so Wody, he goes first, but he takes another line of some coke that was already on the table. And so after Rome sees, he thought that he did the line that he poured. Rome takes a line, and he takes the line that Wody brought, right? Which was a take me to the king. Okay, he died. That was pretty much what it come down to. He died. Where he said death can be obvious, or it can be sneaky as a bitch. I said, I know that's right. And that was pretty much the episode. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all girls tomorrow. I'm about to take me a shower and lay down. I'm about to watch Power. Y'all know I just started watching Power. I've just been watching TV, girl. I'm gonna try to review. What's today? Monday, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. What's early Tuesday morning? I'm gonna try to review Real Housewives, The Ultimate Girls Trip, and also finish up the Real Housewives of Dubai. All right, y'all. Bye.